Right, we are here at Geelong Harness Racing Club, and I am catching up with David Scott from the Cranbourne Harness Racing Club. Hello, Scotty.
G'day, Paul. How are you?
Good. We're here. We could talk for a long time, you and I, but we're here to, I suppose, raise awareness, get people to be of the understanding of a thing that a few clubs have got behind, if you like, to promote breeding and stimulate breeding.
That's right. I think you're aware that Paul Rouse at Ballarat announced some weeks ago that his club was going to give away a free service to Lather Up in conjunction with Woodlands. And Paul at that time asked a number of the other clubs, or invited a number of other clubs to join him in that pursuit. And just this week we've announced that Ballarat, Cranbourne and Kilmore will be giving away 5 services collectively to stallions, including Lather Up and Classic Connection down there at Ballarat with Woodlands and Haras to Trotteurs. Cranbourne have joined the pursuit with free services to be given away to Rock and Roll Heaven from Alabar and Dancing in the Dark M from Aldebaran Park. And Kilmore on board with Down by the Seaside from Woodlands.
Yep. I did have all 3 hats. I was going to start changing them as you went, but we'll just throw those away. They're great supporters of mine, but they're great supporters of the industry, along with Alabar as well, all 4 studs. Was it hard to get this up and going?
No, not really. The clubs, once we'd resolved that we would get involved, we've each undertaken to purchase the services. So we haven't hit the studs up for a free service. We've purchased those, each of these clubs. And the studs, for their part, have been terrific in perhaps helping us out a little bit in terms of the service fees that we're paying. But they're all wonderful organisations to deal with.
Yeah, to facilitate. So the idea of it is to stimulate breeding. There's going to be effectively 5 extra, hopefully 5 extra services behind it. Who are we trying to attract?
Well, it's effectively those people. It's getting late in the breeding season, we recognise that, but we're hoping that people out there might be tossing up about whether to breed this season. They've got a mare in paddock. This is their opportunity to say, you know what, I'll go one more time with a mare this season. And so that's our aim.
How do they get involved? How do we start this? Because we are keeping this short and sharp for a reason, because we wanted to get across all the mediums, but how do people get involved?
Okay, so there was a media release gone out through the VSTA, Harness Breeders Vic, and the Victorian Harness Racing Sporting Club. That media release includes an entry form, but individuals can contact the individual clubs, Ballarat, Cranbourne and Kilmore. All we'd ask is they'd complete an entry form that includes their name, their contact details, their preference in terms of a stallion, whether they'd like to breed to a pacer or a trotter, and have that in before noon on the days of the given draws.
Yep. So do you have to have horses competing at those individual events?
Not at all, nor do you have to be on track. You simply register with the clubs by noon on those days and you will participate in the draw.
Effectively, there's no excuse for any person who may be thinking about breeding, may have said, no, I'm not going to breed next year. There's no excuse for them not to be a part of this. All they have to do, so I'm going to say 7th of November for Ballarat. You're
yes.
going to...
10th, yes, 7th of November Ballarat, 10th of November, Sunday 10th at Cranbourne, and Thursday the 14th at Kilmore. Send those clubs an email with those details, and you'll be in the draw. And there's some very nice stallions.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I could talk about all of the stallions. I think well done to everyone who has got involved in this to stimulate. It is trying times for the industry, and we need to think outside the square. The industry need to change things up, do things a little bit differently. This is a great concept, great idea of getting people to think differently.
Yeah, it's our part on the part of those 3 clubs to give a little bit back to the industry. We're each large clubs in our own right, and we'd like to think of ourselves as industry leaders, and it's incumbent on us to give a little bit back, I think.
No. Well done to yourself. Well done to the 4 clubs, Woodlands Stud, Haras to Trotteurs, Aldebaran Park and Alabar Farms. Well done to the Ballarat and District Trotting Club, Cranbourne Harness Racing Club. I'm going to say that one with a little bit of interest. It is right.
That's right.
And the Kilmore Racing Club, because I get told off by Ben if I get that one mixed. I think well done to everyone there for getting involved. Unique opportunity. Make sure, so if you miss the 7th, you can still go ahead
On
with
the 10th.
on the 10th, and then you can also go the 14th at Kilmore.
Correct. Yeah, but you must register for each individual club draw.
Yeah. Dave Scott, well done to you. Well done to everyone behind the scenes as well that's been doing this. Ben Murphy and Paul Rouse as well. And I'm sure they've got plenty of people behind them, pedalling and helping them out as well. So great initiative, and thank you very much to you guys for putting this idea out there and getting it up and running.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks for your support.